Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Supernatural Rat Season 11, Episode 19, and this one is titled The Chitters. Like I said last episode, my prediction may be a Monster of the Week. We might wait a little bit to learn what truly happened with Lucifer and Amara. If we go straight back into it, I'm totally fine with it. I'm just saying we have 5 episodes left, so I'm expecting a Monster of the Week. So let's just get into it and have some fun.
It finally happened.
What, you didn't get detention this week?
Me and Jackie, we kissed.
Oh.
Jess, you know you gotta be careful, right?
I'm not an idiot. I wish we were gone already. Can't you lie and say you're 18 and get a fake ID?
California's expensive, okay? We just gotta save some more money.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Gotta go get that early morning bite, all right?
Hang on, I gotta pee. Maddie? Maddie? Maddie! Maddie! Maddie!
Fine cast, okay? He's stronger than he looks. It's been a week. We've still got no leads.
You think I don't know that?
It's been a week.
So we get back out there. Libby Strauss went missing near Gunnison, Colorado. Now, Libby's friend claims she was carried off by a mutant creature with green eyes.
Demon swap suits?
Only one way to find out.
How many missing do you have?
6, all in the last 48 hours. They're disappearing one by one. The only eyewitness I have is the friend, not the most reliable source. He and Libby were on the last legs of their cannabis tasting tour. Fumes still coming off the girl when I questioned her.
A trippin' trip.
Anything odd like this happen around here before?
27 years ago. You're welcome to take a look at the files, talk to the witness. I've got panicked residents I need to talk down.
The thing that took Libby was naked and pale. Except for the eyes. I swear to God, they flashed green for a second. And it didn't have any hair. Anywhere. It was shaped like a man. Was it a woman?
Was it a man or a woman?
Did it have a pee-pee? It was
Venus.
It didn't have anything.
Were you saying it was junkless?
smooth.
Completely. Definitely sound. When I found Libby, she was just standing there, shivering, shaking. It was creepy. It wasn't Libby. I don't know what it was.
The buzzing was coming from her body?
We heard the same sound right before that
It's
thing
creepy.
jumped out at us.
Green eyes, buzzing. Weed alone doesn't conjure up that kind of a scenario. Isn't that right, Sam?
Dude, I was 18.
Sinner.
It was college. It was probably oregano
Sinner.
anyways.
Rebel.
You're an idiot. Look, nothing on Junkless or the Green-Eyed Shaker.
So we think junkless turned Libby?
Hold up. We're not actually gonna
Junkless.
go with Junkless on this,
Yes.
are we?
Yes.
Dude, that's a new low even for us.
Well, something happened. Like the eyes, the buzzing.
Most of the witnesses in 89 and 62, they're all dead or they've moved away. Does seem to be one holdout from the 89 case. Etta Fraser.
Let's go talk to Etta.
Your husband was one of the people who disappeared in 1989.
Oh, my second husband. People saw Pete diddling 2 different women in public, separate occasions.
I mean, they actually saw him in the act?
What does diddling mean to you? Pete was never a showman, but
I
apparently
don't know, actually.
he didn't come home for 3 days. I thought he was dead in a ditch somewhere. We didn't find out about the women for a long time after. When Pete went missing and we found out about the women, my grandma said that he got the chitters. According to her, once a generation around the spring equinox, people in town start going nuts, having orgies, copulating in the woods.
Well, that's certainly one explanation for Pete.
I never really believed what she said when the orgies were happening. Kind of a buzzing, rattling.
Did your Graham ever mention something about green eyes?
Oh, yeah. Gran said that if you got the chitters, you get so revved up with lust, Your eyes would shine like emeralds.
Whoa.
What? Were they really... They're having sex, right?
He killed Cliff. Couldn't see their faces, but I'm pretty sure there was more of them down the alley.
The couple that was going at it, would you say this was a orgy-like situation?
Did he have a junk?
I
He probably did.
never.
Okay, so this sheriff girl, right? We're talking about green eyes. Meanwhile, she has like gorgeous big green eyes.
I got a dead kid.
They're
minus a
related?
chunk out of his neck, and all the
Maybe
people
not.
that girl I'd eat her.
Corey, calm down. All right, I'm on my way. Ganja girl's pretty hysterical, so she just saw her friend walking in the woods. She's too freaked out to go, so...
You go. I'll grab the alley.
Libby? Libby, there's a whole lot of people looking for you.
Look at that.
You hurt? No, I'm
Just making sure.
Yeah, he doesn't have a head anymore.
Wouldn't believe us.
How long have you guys been hunting?
Together? About 7 years.
And we heard of the Winchesters, but we also heard you beat it a couple years ago.
That's a long, ugly story.
Nothing in the alley, by the way. Thanks.
You guys have any idea what we're hunting?
They're called Bisan, on a cicada spirit. Every 27 years, they come up from underground, mate like crazy for a few days. That generation dies off, and the whole cycle goes on repeat.
So they're reproducing.
Yeah, but we're dealing with townsfolk here. I mean, they didn't just crawl out of a hole a few days ago.
Sand can't reproduce on their own, so they take over a human body to do the deed. They enter through the mouth, like a hermit crab climbing into a shell.
Only they don't care that the shell is not empty.
Well, that explains Junkless.
What about the buzzing?
That's how they communicate.
You guys know so much about these things.
One of them took my brother 27 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
I've been waiting years to come back and have this shot at them. What?
Well, one of the reasons we've been holed up in the trees is because Jesse hates the town and everyone in it.
Because they're ignorant and useless. Nobody's stopping you from talking to the whole box of crackers.
Now, you guys fight just like brothers. Almost as bad as us.
It's more like an old married couple.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
What's it like settling down?
Oh.
Twice they're worrying about getting ganked.
See.
Jesse, you're from here. Do you know anything about the Sheriff Cochran who worked the case back in...
The little kid.
Was incompetent.
Whoa, I was so slow on that one.
40 years ago.
Why don't I go with you? We'll start where I got jumped. Well, there's 4 of us now. We'll smoke those sons of bitches.
It'll eat him alive if we don't. Someone lose someone when they're young. It never heals over.
No, it doesn't. But you gotta help them get that revenge anyway.
They couldn't accept that your brother was taken by a monster, huh?
They couldn't accept a lot of things. But Maddie did. He was a great brother.
You good? Go!
Is he okay?
I think that's why he attacked you. He was being protective.
Of what?
The females, the burrow.
Oh, that makes sense. Must be laying their eggs by now. You think the whole brood's there?
If we're lucky.
Let's go.
I was 12 when my brother got taken. I never got over what I lost that day. One person in the whole world I loved the most.
I'm only going to say this once. It's time for you to go.
Listen, we know what took Jesse's brother. What took all the townspeople then and now. Now, Jesse was only a kid at the time, but he was telling the truth. What took these people was not human.
How do you know?
It's what we do.
I saw one of the creatures today.
I knew she was something. I didn't know what. I tracked one of those things down in '89. It was sick and dying. I followed it back to its lair, I guess. Daughter was there. I tried talking to her, but she attacked me like some kind of rabid wolf. I killed her.
You son of a bitch. You knew the whole time. You knew where they were when everybody was suffering.
I was suffering too.
Ew.
Mothers are already dead. The males weren't protecting them, they were protecting the eggs.
They must just stayed inside for years till they hatch.
Yeah, well, these aren't. There are about 5 gallons of gasoline in the car. I'll go pull her around.
You guys find the burrow?
It's finally over.
You want to finish them off?
Ah, jeez. Hey, bro. We found Maddie. Oh, God.
What is that? What was it?
You know, whenever you and Dad used to leave me to go hunting and I wouldn't hear from y'all for a while, I was always sure that some vamp or Rougarou or take your pick. I always figured one of them finally got you.
That must be
I try to think of what to do to take.
really bad feeling.
We came
Especially
back,
as a
though.
kid.
Every time. And look at Jesse. I mean, he turned out all right.
They're a good team.
I was thinking, maybe they could give us a hand with the Mara, with gas.
Use the extra muscle, too.
Yeah.
You did it.
We did it.
You know, it's a good thing you guys had that fire extinguisher.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought the whole mine was gonna go up in flames.
Yeah, you loved it.
Well, you're awfully upbeat for a guy who spent half the night in a cave.
That's because we had a deal. When we finish this hunt, if we got him, we hang up our spurs.
Nice.
Unless your hides need saving.
No. No, we're all set.
So, what's freedom look like?
Nice little spread in New Mexico. We've been paying on it for years.
And if that goes bust, Jesse used to be an EMT.
Oh, so now I'm supporting your ass.
Couldn't do it, huh?
Nope.
No, it didn't feel right.
2 hunters who make it to the finish line.
Yeah, you leave that alone.
Of course, they wouldn't do anything to keep them from their happy ending, I guess, right? Because not everybody gets to, like they said, make it to the finish line. So, yeah. I was wondering when they were like, oh, maybe they could help us. Fresh eyes, this and that. I was like, oh, maybe we get some new friends, some new characters on adventures with us, or like recurring characters. I was like, oh, that's interesting. All right, I could see us going that way. But no, they're out. And it makes sense, you know, that's probably the reason why he started hunting these things. And he just like, you know, there's something else comes up. He meets people. He met his partner, his boyfriend. Yeah, it makes sense that once this is wrapped up, they're out. It's not a family business, right? Like the Winchesters, it's like they're calling, and I don't know. Maybe they can probably envy them for, you know, when Sam was like, what does freedom sound like? Or what it looks like. And raising horses and just like, you know, living life like a normal life. They can relate to wanting that. So of course they're not going to take that away from them. A part of them obviously wants this, but their responsibility, they feel this responsibility for, well, obviously we know how we got here, but I mean, they know that it's, if they don't do it, no one else will. So it's like on their shoulders, which is such a big burden and such a huge responsibility. Like, they saved the world multiple times, more times than we can count, right? And we love them for it. So yeah, I like that ending. I think it was very, like, I expected nothing less. Like, I didn't expect them to be like, oh yeah, we do need you, by the way, you can't hang your spurs, or whatever it is he said. As for the rest of the episode, it was all right. Like, I don't know, because last night it was like one of the first nights that I think my baby's starting to, like, teething has begun, and he was like, he kept waking up, and just like we were like awake every half an hour almost. So yeah, I'm kind of tired today, so I don't know if I was less into it because I was tired, but I feel like the I don't know, it was alright. It was alright. I enjoyed the ending though, and like I said, it was a monster of the week. Just wasn't my favorite monster of the week, but still, every time I watch a supernatural episode, I'm always having a good time because they're my boys and I love them with all my heart. Can't wait to see what's going on with Castiel. They said it had been a week and they didn't hear nothing. Hopefully they don't go too many weeks. We have 4 episodes left, so we'll see. But that was season 11, episode 19, The Chitters. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.